Hey there, my beautiful people. It's Christian
Pedro,
and we are here to have the battle of battles. San Jose versus.
Cabo San Lucas.
There we go. We're going to answer the big question. What we're going to do today is we're actually just going to touch some points and kind of talk a little bit of each other's hometown because we're both natives of the both places. Give us our perspective, touch some points, and who's going to decide who wins.
You guys are, so make sure to vote who you think had the better points or which place do you like better.
I think that's better, yeah. What place you think is better after we touch some important points, but you're going to be the people that decide. In the comments, let us know which town you like better. And we're extremely biased because we're born and raised in the place. My family ties back to the 1850s. So I am very biased with San Jose. I don't know what your background is. Maybe tell them a little bit.
I grew up in Cabo. I've seen it grow a lot. My family has been here for a while. And yeah, I'm biased. I mean, disclaimer, I really like San Jose.
Trying to be nice. Don't be nice. Like now I can't be mean. I'm just kidding.
Or do you not like Cabo?
No. Yeah. I agree. Both,
There you go.
Both have their really, really great things. And I was just messing around with you. I don't want to be nice today.
Well, yeah, I think both places have great things. I think they are different, and I think there's something attractive about both of them. So yeah, let's go point by point. Do you want to?
Let's start with the intro, maybe a little bit. You want to go ahead and I saw you being motivated and ready, so knock it out of the park.
The most attractive thing about Cabo is the diversity in the lifestyle. You can have like a very different lifestyle depending on where you are inside of Cabo San Lucas, and it varies a lot in price range. Yeah, there's nothing like specific when it comes to the kind of life that you're going to be living here, you know? The types of beaches, the types of real estate, the types of restaurants, everything. It's just like you can choose what kind of lifestyle you want to take. Friendly for first-time people visiting for the first-time buyers. It's easy to get into it, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's like my main thing.
And something I want to really specify, because some people get confused and they end up naming the cities not the right way. But basically, Cabo San Lucas, Los Cabos is the municipality, which is both of the cities, and then San Jose. Yeah. So just to get that straight, when he refers to Cabo, it's just Cabo San Lucas. Los Cabos is both cities, and then San Jose del Cabo. I completely want to go into my intro, San Jose again. Completely different animals over there. It is more of a, traditional, true Mexico, more small, different demographics. It does appeal a lot to the higher end when it comes to real estate, but we do have a lot of great communities. Very close to the airport, which is nice. It's up and coming, it's growing, but the tradition that is in the actual downtown, I absolutely love. You almost feel like you're in a pueblito mágico when you're walking around. We're going to get more into the nightlife and stuff, but they have special nights. You could go into there and it's more like family. It's starting to get a little bit more, trendy where there actually is nightlife and stuff. A lot of farm to table, surfing, I would say more relaxed than Cabo San Lucas, way more on a slower level, which I absolutely love. It's still not as developed, but it has that Mexican charm to it that I love and appreciate. So, great, strong communities, the historic mission where they all started it. So tying back a lot to also, again, biased to my family that has been living in the downtown area. I love that place and it just makes me feel at home. And I think that resonates to a lot of people too. They feel at home, just relax. But that's a quick little intro. We're going to get into the good stuff. Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
The Cabo, Los Cabos lifestyle is always great.
So I think there's a specific view of Cabo that it's like this party spring break town,
Right.
But that
only in March, right?
I mean, it's year round.
Okay.
But it depends on where you are, because if you get out of downtown, like if you go, for example, to the Tesal area, it's more of a family area.
Right.
You're close to schools, you're close to all of that. If you go to the ocean side, you find all these places that are very close to downtown, where you see this, like it's the place that you see like referenced in movies and everything.
Mm-hmm.
that there's like, oh, spring break, it's Cabo, it's
Right.
all party. If you're willing to drive around, you'll find these places that are similar to the type of lifestyle there is in San Jose.
Right.
You know, if you are willing to drive to Todos Santos, for example, if you head over to the Pacific side, you can find more secluded areas. You can find like nice little restaurants, these more walkable areas. The only walkable area isn't like downtown near the bars and the nightclubs and all of that. That's what I meant with like the variety in the lifestyle. You know, there are a lot of family friendly areas in Cabo.
Yeah. So a little bit of everything for everyone, no?
Yeah. There are swimmable, not swimmable beaches. There are surf beaches. There are beaches. If you like people, you can go to Medano Beach. If you don't like people, you can go to more secluded beaches. There are pet friendly beaches. There's a lot of places for like snorkeling, you know. Here I have a list of, okay. So you have Medano Lovers Beach, you have Santa Maria, you have Chileno, you have Playa del Divorcio, you have Playa Grande and Solmar. Those are just a few. And they're all, like I said, very different. If you were walking around Medano Beach, like really close to downtown, where all the bars are, you can do that. Or if you keep walking, you can find like more secluded beaches. Like it covers everything you want in beaches. And then for activities, I mean, we have the Bisbees. Do you guys have the Bisbees?
No, we don't. World famous Bisbee.
We had a little bit of a disagreement about where Cabo and San Jose.
Yeah, we're actually just arguing about that.
But yeah, there's the ATP, there's the Bisbees.
You got a little bit aggressive there with the shot fired, but awesome. Let's go. And these are the actual points you're going to be taught. Kind of like taking your decision on, you know, not the intro, but more of the like the ones we're going to touch up on. And the big one is lifestyle, right? Everybody wants to know what it's like to be living there. And San Jose is kind of like peaceful, family friendly environment. We have the art walk, which has become a staple of San Jose. You go there, they close the streets, everybody's walking around. You can have a cold cerveza. There's people selling art. There's music. People are laughing, just enjoying themselves, going to great restaurants. It's quite an experience. I personally go and record there all the time just because there's so many, you know, different people from all over the world. I've recorded a German person lately, Canadians, Americans, Spanish people. So it's really cool. We also have a great variety when it comes to dining. We offer in that downtown area great dining services, but beyond that, they kind of established a Todos Santos kind of thing where it's a farm to table. We have Flora Farm and Acre, which not only do they serve, you know, food from that they cultivate there, but it's a wonderful place to have weddings. Maroon 5, the main singer from Maroon 5 got married there. A bunch of celebrities go there all the time, rent out the place, have a party. Zac Efron, I think, had a recent event there. So it's a really great experience, those farm and table. We have surfing, which is amazing. We have Costa Azul. We have the surf contest over there just because the surf is way better than Cabo. What? Who said that? We have the surf contest going over there. A lot of events during the traditional fiestas. They have some parties in the beach. Just they bring out artists. They have Sabor a Cabo. Goes Sabor a Cabo in general, but it happens in San Jose, by the way, most of the time, just because it's so culturally rich. We do have a golf lifestyle. They do kind of, Cabo takes us by storm with the golfing, but we still have some great golf courses, Palmilla, Puerto Los Cabos, that were designed by Jack Nicklaus. We also have a wellness outdoor living. What I like personally about San Jose that makes it so much different from Cabo, again, is the slow rhythm, but just the access to so much like untapped nature. You can literally take your car, and I do this all the time, your Razor, ATV, whatever you want, head up to the costa. By the way, you pass the marina. We do have our own marina over there. So you could go sport fishing. You could go do a bunch of activities. It has a beach club. It also has a hotel that lets you go in, call it Ganso. That's half owned by Charlie Sheen, that overlooks the marina, and you have a sky pool there. If you were not so much into that and you want to go and camp out in the middle of a great untapped, undeserted beach, you have the Costa, which goes all the way from San Jose all the way to Cabo Pulmo. So you can find your own little private haven, put up a camp, set up a fire, take your cervezas, you know, camp out there. Nobody's going to bother you. Look at the stars like you've never seen them before. So it does have that kind of untapped, unmessed beauty of nature. You could go to the thermal waters in Santiago. You could go, head up to Cabo Pulmo, which is known as Jacques Cousteau called it the aquarium of the world. And if you ever done it, I don't know if you've personally have gone there before. It is absolutely stunning. You have to go visit Cabo Pulmo. It's a must. 1,500 pesos, and you get a water taxi safari. So a lot of cool kind of like nature adventures that I do all the time with my friends and family. And again, why San Jose is better than San Lucas. What?
You mentioned the guy from Maroon 5 got married there.
Mhm.
Well, Keith Richards got married here. And
Oh,
this is where
now it's a showdown. Oh,
and this is where they filmed Troy.
are we going to start having the battle of the celebrities?
And You Don't Mess with the Zohan, the
Was that
Adam
filmed here?
Sandler.
I didn't know that.
plus.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll give you brownie points there. But we have like Will Smith has a home in Palmilla, no? Or you used to.
Yeah,
And then Jennifer
but
Aniston
they
was
buy
going-
their homes over there and then they come over here. You see Britney Spears walking around.
I think they migrated from Palmilla because Palmilla was the place when it was back in the days when it was the only hotel, and then they started moving. We have a bunch now over here in Cabo, but let's move on to the next topic because we could go on for days.
Okay, real estate.
Big one, the real estate market.
Real estate, yeah. So this is like I mentioned in the beginning. It's I think it's a friendlier market for first-time buyers. For example, a 2-bedroom condo between 250 to 300,000. New developments with the amenities and in a nice area. And then you can go all the way up to places like Pedregal, Diamante, Cabo del Sol, the high-end luxury areas. And I think another important one is the gated communities. There's a variety of prices in gated communities for families, like single family homes, that are easier for first-time buyers to access. So I think that's where Cabo, when it comes to real estate, might be a better option than San Jose del Cabo. Not referring to like quality or anything like that. It's just that there's more options. There's a lot of inventory. There's a lot to choose from. If you get a client down here, there are like all these places for them to check out. You won't even have enough time to show them anything that covers what they're looking for because there's so much going on. There's a lot of different stuff for them to see.
You make a good point there. You almost convinced me, but he did not win yet. So, real estate in San Jose is, I would say, if this was a couple of years ago, San Lucas would take it by storm, but we've been getting a lot of developers putting their eye in San Jose to develop, which is kind of opening up that market. Because it is, as you said before, San Lucas was more friendly because you could get a great condo with 250,000, which San Jose didn't offer that back in the day because it was more designated, different demographic. It's older people, and we have a lot of bougie areas like Palmilla. We have Club Campestre, Puerto Los Cabos, Zona Hotelera, the Marina, so on, right? So, but now we're actually getting a lot of developers putting their eye in San Jose and developing. I'm not going to tell you exactly where, but there's this beautiful zone that's going to have guaranteed views that they're opening around 2,000 new condos, right? So they're putting their eye in San Jose because they know it's a great market and people are starting to appreciate, and it's just growing exponentially. If you look at and compare San Lucas, you get more bang for your buck. Now that we're getting more development over there and more of a inventory, the prices are going down. I could get you a phenomenal condo for 265, 250 with guaranteed views, 2 bedrooms in an up and coming community that's going to appreciate incredible. If you actually want to get a condo in downtown San Jose, which is going to be a great investment, it is going to be possible now, just because, again, investors are putting their eye in San Jose because it's a growing giant, like literally expanding in every way. Not only, appeasing to those, as you say, luxury, because there is luxury, don't get me wrong. And you have those gated communities that are amazing. One day, hopefully you and I both want to live in one of these amazing, communities,
Never.
whether it's in Cabo, not in San
I
Jose,
will
I'm not
never.
saying, but like Not in San Jose. I almost got him. It was a trick question. He's on his toes here. But no, what I'm trying to say is like we want to end up in one of these luxurious condos. I mean, communities in each other's place. Not that you're going to come to San Jose, but
I
like
will
everybody,
never.
you would never want to live in one of these like
No, I would.
Pedregal, or I don't know what your dream is. I wouldn't live in Palmillo, maybe Cerro Colorado or something, just because won't pay for the brand, which some people do, and that's just personal opinion. But I could get a phenomenal beachfront, property in Cerro Colorado, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know about you, but my dream is to own one of these, incredible homes that has a great value, very close at one of my favorite residences. But it's not for everyone. So having that market that does, allow everybody to live in that place. I have 2 clients looking at some phenomenal, 360. It is a higher bracket. Yeah, probably 300,000 is the most affordable you're going to get in San Jose, but it's happening. So we have a fighting chance. Comment San Jose. Comment San Jose.
Activities, well, yeah, like I mentioned, sports fishing. It's pretty big.
Yeah, we kind of got ahead of ourselves there, eh? We spoke a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, do you guys have a bisbees? You don't have a bisbees. So you have the golf courses, you have Twin Dolphins, Sol Mar Links, Cabo del Sol, the 2 courses in Cabo del Sol, Cabo Real, Diamante, Quivira, and Chileno. Then I didn't mention this, but the Arch.
Oh, a little, he saved that up. Just a tiny detail. The world famous Arch.
What do you see? Like, first thing that comes to mind, it's the Arch.
No, it's tequila. Not
I mean, do you guys have an arch? We have. Yeah, you have Land's End, which is
can you go swim at the beach of the arch on the right side?
If you want
People
to.
drown there. How many times can you see a rock?
Well, yeah, everyone wants to be like facing Land's End, So yeah, the arch's pretty big one.
I'll give you the arch.
Okay.
I mean that tiny detail.
So yeah, activities.
We do have a lot of activities. Again, a lot of festivals are going there. We might not have the Bisbee, which is the world's biggest marlin fishing tournament in the world, but you can literally buy a nice home in San Jose and they just come for the Bisbee. You don't have to live in San Lucas. So it's not like they're not going to allow you to do it because you're in San Jose, right? But we do have tournaments off of the marina. The marina is actually more affordable than the one in San Lucas, just saying. But we have the estuary, which is a natural beauty. We do have, again, the East Cape. We have Cabo Pulmo, a bunch of thermal waters, waterfalls, a lot of more like nature stuff. So you're into nature, that's your way to go. We're very close to just the East Cape. I get excited just thinking about it because that's where I go and, turn off my phone. You don't even have signal anyways. Cultural events. They do a lot of cultural events. They actually have a jazz festival on May 2nd and 3rd. So they do a lot of cultural events in the downtown area that are free. That's very cool. What else? The farmers markets. We do have a nice farmers market. Do you guys have a farmers market?
We have farmers market, and we have an art walk too.
Where?
We have there's a Tesal.
I've never heard of a San Lucas farmers market.
There's a farmers market, and we have an art walk. It's a little smaller, but we have an art walk. It's right here.
It's so popular that people have heard about it everywhere.
It's smaller. It's sort of like a art walkcito.
Okay, but it's starting.
We have an art walk. Yeah,
it's interesting. See, this is why we do this. You are not going to know all the information, and I'm learning something new. I didn't even know there was an art walk. So the more you know, like I'm serious. Like it's nice to know that like we're growing in different things. Like you guys are looking at something San Jose is doing, and we're feeding off of that. And then like we look at something that,
and you can build your own arch.
Exactly. Yeah. This is the mission in life. Government of San Jose del Cabo, get working. We want an arch. But you want to move on to nightlife?
If what you're looking for is nightlife, you gotta give it to Cabo.
Depends what your description of nightlife is.
You have Cabo Wabo, you have Squid Row, you have everything that's going on in the marina.
Yeah.
I think Squid Row should be enough to win this conversation. You have the rooftops, like in Hotel Corazon. It's also...
I do like that place.
It's a really nice place. And what is it looking at?
I don't know, this tiny rock in the middle of nowhere.
This weird rock with a hole in it.
Yeah. Or something, the Arch or Land's End or something. No. That is actually a good recommendation from him. Go to Corazon, have some drinks, and enjoy that infinity pool. It's very nice. I don't want to bash it, so we're gonna leave. We're gonna keep it friendly right now. I'm gonna save it for my final comments. Let's just say it's not what it used to be. It's not what it was like when I was there when I was like 16 a couple of years ago.
Did the nightlife change or did you change?
the nightlife changed. And this is proven by facts. If they've gone down 40%, just saying, I'm not putting it out there. To be fair, if they do it, they proposed investing $40 million to revamp it, which is, I think, is 100% necessary because they haven't done a couple of changes in a while. So if they do that, I mean, I would just be quiet and like skip it and give it to them. But there's still a fighting chance. We're new and up and coming. We're facing Goliath when it comes to nightlife. But let me put my point out there. If you like electronic music, if you like hanging out with locals, if you like cool deals, San Jose is your place. Why? Because we've built this cool community around electronic music. You can find some, rock and roll, but what really happens after Thursdays, a bunch of people are playing in a bunch of different clubs, or we wouldn't call it clubs, but a little bar with like Balam, Nomada, Dalton. They're having their thing. And then on Saturday and Sundays, they actually bring international DJs to Crania, which is quite an experience if you haven't done it. I don't know. Have you been to Crania before?
Yeah, I've been to Crania. It's really nice. Yeah, if you're in Cabo and you like all the electronic stuff, San Jose is really nice. Just make sure you leave like at 4 p.m. so you can get over there at like...
Or even, it is. I don't know.
The nightlife.
Traffic, really? You're going to talk about traffic at the Fonatur? We're working on that. You know what's coming here? Future and development, sir. I'll see you on that one back again. But yeah, nightlife, I mean, we're going up against Goliath. They are the ones, you get all the spring breakers and we have different demographics where we're doing our things. I might have a project that's coming that's going to, fight for San Jose. But if you like electronic music, it's quite a different experience than just your typical, spring break and one of those nightclub that's kind of usual. Go to San Jose, you'll have a good time, enjoy it, and then give us your perspective. But Boat San Jose, numero uno, let's go. I want to see those in the comments.
Okay, future and development. I think the biggest potential for the future, I think we're doing like future and closing statements now, just to...
Yeah, we can do that because we're almost out of time.
So future, I think the most potential is on the Pacific side. There is a saturation specifically in the downtown, and you could say like the Tesal area is like very developed. I think everything new is going to come over on the Pacific side. But also, I think like the biggest things coming short term would probably be like, for example, everything that's going on in Cabo del Sol, the mall that they're building over there. I don't think San Jose has anything like that.
No, we have something better.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, the mall coming up in Cabo del Sol and all the developments coming up on the Pacific side.
Well, you were excited about nightlife, sir. Let me talk to you about future and development. This is where we become Goliath and he becomes David. Future and development, he was giving me a little low blow there with the traffic that happens in the roundabout in Mega. It is true. If you go there after 5, you'll be stuck there for, 45 minutes to an hour and a half sometimes. But they're building this new, I don't even know what to call it in English, to be honest, but it's basically you're going to have one single road that goes through and then what do you call that? I don't even know how to call that.
I don't know. I don't
like your interstates where you have sections to go straight and out. So it's gone. Home Depot and the government are getting together to build that. He's excited about a mall. We're having 4 huge developments. There are 2,263 hectares, which is around 6,000 acres of development going up in the Eastcape. They're going to connect the Eastcape to the airport. And one of those particular developments is called Vedanta. Do you know what Vedanta does, sir? They have a Cirque du Soleil, a mall, and a super city. So it's going to be a super city just built in one of those developments. And this is not something that I am making up. This is in the PDU 2040. It is actually approved already. So it's a matter of time. There we go. Bring it back. It's a matter of time before these developments start happening. One is already like 70% done. The Eastcape is going to be unrecognizable. We actually my family donated some land because they're going to do like a 6, I don't know if it's going to be 6 or 4, but they're going to do at least a 4-way highway in each of them. So it's going to be amazing. That Eastcape in 2040, the plans for it is just crazy. And they also want to build, I don't know if you've seen the plans that they want to build. This is for San Jose and San Lucas, but they actually want to build one road on top, one in the middle, and then one at bottom. So we're working on it because we are really saturated. That's not only a thing for San Lucas. We'll do our closing statements with why now and just like a quick closing statement on your side, but we got to wrap it up because we got 2 minutes and Larissa's looking at us like she's going to kill us. Oh my God.
I feel Cabo, like having grown up here, I feel Cabo gives you this choice of like, you can be here all year. And you can do different stuff during the whole year and like not get bored, but it has this like stigma of it's specifically this Like you're going to be walking around downtown, you're going to be at bars and everything. And it's really not. I think not specifically for people from like the US and Canada. I feel like people from Mexico can come over here and live here and afford to live here.
Right.
You know, and I think that's the biggest like attractive thing.
It doesn't matter which one you choose. We're just being very particular with each other because of each other's hometown. But it doesn't matter where you go. It's going to be a great place. Yeah. Regardless, it's incredible. We've gone through a lot of points. Closing statement is just, if it fits you, San Jose, if it resonated with what I told you, you're going to love it. It's going to be the right decision. And regardless of where you choose, the moment is now. We're in a buyer's market, and both of the markets are giving some incredible deals. Like one of my clients got $32,000 off of the asking price that they just brought down in a development in Riviera. So I still help people buy in San Lucas because we are chameleons, right? We fit into what people are looking for. It's a great time to buy, move to Cabo, live that lifestyle. We've been here forever and we're still not tired of it. So there's definitely a charm to it, and why we're, number one place in people's mind from California, and a bunch of Americans and Canadians that want to come live here. So, I hope you enjoyed this. And my name is Christian.
My name is Pedro. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to vote and join us next time. We'll do Comondu versus Mulegé.
All right. That's a deal, my friend. Thank you guys. Have a good one.